Welcome to our channel. We're all about helping you improve your mental health, productivity, and personal growth. From stoicism to psychology and self-improvement, we bring you the tools and strategies you need to thrive in today's fast-paced world. Join our community of like-minded individuals and discover the secrets to living a fulfilling life. Hit that subscribe button and get ready to unleash your full potential. Have you noticed yourself spending more time in bed lately instead of doing things you enjoy? If so, you may be experiencing burnout rather than just laziness. Burnout is a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion due to unmanaged stress. It can make even simple tasks seem overwhelming. Some key differences between burnout and laziness. Passion. People with burnout used to have passions but now struggle to feel joy in activities they once loved. Someone who's lazy was never passionate to begin with. Motivation. Someone with burnout was likely self-motivated and driven in the past, but now feels exhausted and unmotivated. A lazy person has never been motivated. Mood. Burnout can make you moody, irritable, and emotionally unstable, but lazy people tend to be placid and unaffected. Self-care. Burnout often causes people to neglect basic self-care like eating well and grooming. This wasn't an issue for them before. Burnout develops gradually over stages. The onset of stress, chronic stress, signs of burnout appear: habitual burnout, severe burnout, with intense fatigue, depression, and anxiety. The earlier you recognize the signs, the easier it is to recover. Left untreated, burnout can become embedded and harder to overcome. Burnout is a serious issue, with a 2010 survey finding that 75% of us adults have experienced symptoms. Over 40% had severe cases. It's crucial to understand burnout and differentiate it from laziness to properly address it. Here are 6 signs you may be experiencing burnout. 1. Feeling disconnected and on autopilot is a common symptom of burnout. When burnt out, you go through the motions of daily life automatically, feeling detached. You experience a sense of numbness and emptiness as if watching your life from the outside. You struggle with a lack of control and helplessness. People with burnout often experience a state called depersonalization. They don't feel like themselves anymore. They feel emotionally numb. They lack engagement and feel overwhelmed by a sense of inability to take back control of their lives. This likely stems from excessive stress that you're unable to effectively cope with. Left unmanaged, burnout can worsen over time, making even simple tasks seem exhausting. 2. You used to have motivation, but laziness is a character trait that tends to persist over time. Lazy individual generally lacks the desire to exert effort or apply themselves to tasks. However, if you previously had a strong drive to succeed and excel in specific areas, but have recently been feeling exhausted, apathetic, and unmotivated, it's more probable that you're experiencing burnout rather than laziness, which is a common misconception. 3. You were once passionate, and a distinct contrast between burnout and laziness is that the former typically involves a loss of interest or enjoyment in activities you were previously passionate about. Whether it's a talent, a sport, or your academic or professional performance in general, burnout can make it challenging for you to engage in the things you once loved. You may even develop a sense of hatred or resentment due to the extent to which you overworked and pushed yourself to the brink. 4. You started experiencing mood swings and irritability. Do you find yourself easily agitated and snapping at others without a clear reason? Are you feeling emotionally unstable lately? Moodiness and irritability are frequently neglected indicators of burnout. If you're having difficulty regulating your emotions, particularly if this was not an issue for you previously, it could be a sign of burnout. In contrast, lazy people typically exhibit a relaxed, laid-back, and unaffected demeanor. 5. You've been neglecting your self-care. One of the most alarming indications of emotional and physical burnout is when you begin to disregard your self-care and withdraw socially from others. You may notice disturbing changes in your eating or sleeping patterns, lose interest in grooming or maintaining your appearance, and spend most of your time alone doing nothing because even the simplest tasks leave you feeling exhausted. The key difference between burnout and laziness is that this behavior is not typical for you, and you haven't always been this way. 6. These changes occurred gradually. However, it's crucial to understand that burnout progresses through stages. The symptoms mentioned earlier, such as losing interest in things that used to excite you, feeling disconnected from yourself and your surroundings, social withdrawal, and neglecting self-care, don't manifest overnight. Research indicates that burnout progresses through 5 major stages, each with increasing severity. The honeymoon phase, onset of stress, chronic stress, burnout, and habitual burnout. Symptoms can appear as early as the 2nd stage, even when stress levels are still moderate, and may include declining optimism, interest, motivation, and performance. By the 5th and final stage, burnout has become deeply ingrained in your life, and persistent mental and physical fatigue can be challenging to treat. This can leave you vulnerable to developing depression and anxiety. Recognizing the early signs of burnout is critical to seeking help and recovering from it. Raising awareness about burnout is essential instead of dismissing it as laziness, as is often done. If you or someone you know may be struggling with mental or emotional burnout, don't hesitate to reach out to a mental health care professional today for help. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and leave a comment with your thoughts, experiences, and suggestions to share with others who may be dealing with the effects of burnout. At the end, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community of like-minded individuals. Together, we can continue to unlock the secrets to living a fulfilling life and help each other achieve our full potential. Thank you for being a part of our community. We look forward to continuing this journey with you.